Welcome back, everyone.
It's water time if you can hear the dog lapping up water in the distance. Oh, we talked about her, now she's back.
Welcome to Nautica.
Subnautica.
The rain bow glows brightly. One of the orbs must be nearby.
Dog had a big day.
Yeah. Really big day. Whoa.
Griffins, this place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
Rab looking around like, well,
so we can
I wasn't
breathe
expecting to
underwater
see
now?
this before I
That
died.
harbor's
Yeah.
something else. Well, now we're here. I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old wives' tale or not.
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
Yes, excuse me, fishman. You have swords and armor. Hello, shop's shark. I would like one sword, please. There's no reply. It doesn't seem to understand what we're saying. That's fair.
Freya, what did you do that made you so tired?
She was outside half the day. Wasn't able to bring her in till like 2.
You could have told me.
No, that's fine. Okay, so we don't have that. Don't know what that is. Oh, okay, cool. Just grab one of those. Okay. Thank you. Oh my god. And this is one town that we don't really get full access to right now at this point in the story. So I'll try to get to whatever I can, and then we'll do everything else later. Good. Living with me under the sea, with 2 Kai, my guy, from Michelle, your belle. Oh Kai, I just can't wait to live with you beneath the sea. A few rules just to help you settle in more easily. First, don't panic, take it slowly. Breathe a nice deep breath. Panicking while swimming is a recipe for death. Next, no teasing just because a fish looks small and meek. His mum might be 10 times your size, and you'll be up the creek. Third, don't look up. I'm not sure if you've seen how water flows, but waves can often send the current right up your nose. Fourth, clean your gills. They're like your lungs. Try not to get them blocked. A bit of grit and you'll be in for quite the nasty shock. Last but not least, think of others. Shellfishness is wrong. It's obvious, I know, but it'll help you get along.
You added that pun for no reason.
I literally could not say shellfishness.
It's not shellfish, it was selfish.
Oh.
Selfish.
Whoops.
I looked up at that and I was like, there's no way they put the pun in. And it's like, there's no H at all.
Whatever. Sean and Scene are the same thing.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dundrasil, down to these coral caves?
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
I'm wearing the fucking armor, you idiot!
Every quarter,
What are you talking about?
by which I keep abreast of all the news above the
I
water.
pretend I do not see.
Ugh.
Doomed love between men
You
and
cannot trick
mermaids
these
let us
eyes.
later speak.
For I know
First,
all.
Allow me to present the item that you seek.
Oh,
Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed.
yeah.
Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well.
Thanks. Now we have 3.
I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will that from each other we should learn. It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the world tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life, and to the tree return.
Yay! Mermaid for each other. Cool. To the ocean floor. Pick up these quests while we're on our way out. I was obsessed with humans around 50 years ago. When their ships sailed overhead, I'd watch them from below. There was a certain trading ship which brought me so much joy, for in its crew there was a most delightful little boy. His tiny fingers tickled on a lyre's silver strings, and every day from dawn to dusk the darling boy would sing. The songs he sang were nothing like the dirges of our nation. Those merry medleys moved me to a state of exaltation. But after just a few short years, I heard his voice no more. Perhaps he left the crew, and now he sings his songs ashore. Oh, how I wish to hear once more those heavenly refrains. Could you find him, friend, and beg that boy to sing again? For a trident? Maybe. Thank you. Let me tell you all that I recall of him. It was so very long ago, my memories grow dim.
Oh, I hate this place.
His ship was brightly colored, silver, gold, chartreuse, and pink.
Chartreuse, you're right.
Okay. A word was painted on the prow. Gondolia, I think. Does that mean anything to you? Is it some sort of clue? Please find that boy again and have him sing his song anew. Up where they walk.
I hate every mermaid.
Up where they talk. This is the equivalent of the Pixies to you.
Yeah.
I fucking love the Pixies and I love these mermaids.
I hate everything about this. I hate underwater areas too.
Oh, okay.
I like the concept of a character who's themed around it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you see fan works of Gura using water attacks and being able to like dive into the ground and shoot up as water. That's cool.
Yeah.
But Aquaman sucks.
Okay.
And so does Atlantis.
Let's see.
And so do Pixies.
So the only other place that I can think of... Can I do that yet? No, I cannot, because I don't have a specific key. So we're going on a sailing adventure because I've got to find the right hole to find.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I just remembered where I need to go. Honolulu Sea. Because we use the harp to get to a certain place. Where I can actually start using the metals. Did we complete the first page in Port of Valor?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think we did. Let's go there first. The mini metals for the pages. The thing that we turn them in for.
I don't remember having to turn them in.
Yeah.
I thought that was a thing for later.
No, we turn them in for items. God damn it.
I thought we were just holding on to them. I don't remember having turned any in.
Yeah. We've done this like 3 or 4 times. You've watched me do this.
I watched you do what?
Fuck. This happens a lot. It doesn't like me running into town.
The funniest part is people think this is a bit.
Yeah, no. This is straight up real.
This is my brain.
Without drugs. Yeah, see, French person.
I have no memory of this place.
Oh my god.
No, I remember French lady. Cool.
Almost there.
3 more.
Then I think what I did, because I finished this page before.
You have 3 more to get a rune staff, apparently.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's what I tried to get out of that fucking moon speak.
So we're just gonna sail across all the islands so that I can get the rest of the mini metals, and then we'll go to where we need to go so we can open up the rest of the album. Because we go by the academy, which has the 2nd and 3rd page. There's over 90 medals in this game. And on my save, I have reached about 70 of them. It's kind of ridiculous how many medals are here. I've been here several times. And when I get this specific item, will be coming back to the islands as well, so that I can open certain doors. We're on a quest for a specific key. Oh my god, Rav, calm down. Because in order to get into the snow place, I have to actually have the key.
Fuck, that's really smart. I just saw a thing on D&D memes. That's what I was reading there. Someone was like, "Yeah, did you notice that you had you were using heat metal on the flying white dragon?" And people are like, "What were you heat metaling and what was it wearing?" It's like, it wasn't wearing anything. It had swords and shit stabbed into it.
That's pretty fucked.
And I go, "Oh, that's pretty smart, actually."
Actually, I think I've been to this island off screen. I don't remember.
I have no memory of this place.
I mean, you don't have memory of any place.
No, not really.
Have you been there today?
No.
Oh, well then you have no memory of this place.
No, I don't even know what we're doing in the story.
We're trying to find the orbs in order to get into Yggdrasil. Yep, I've been here. Whoops.
So, one of them is in the shit place.
Yeah, one of them is in the snow area, which is... Well, I'll actually go up there. We can't go in, but we can at least do the little cutscene.
Oh, let's just go there when we can go in.
Okay.
I can take your word for it that there's a snow place.
Yeah.
I don't have to see it.
You want to know the name?
Snowville.
No, it's called Sniffelheim.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I can't wait to hear them actually say that. Oh, okay, so that's the hole we need to go to. But we'll be ignoring that for right now.
God, I am not a fan of fucking rhyming dialogue.
For whatever reason. Hell yeah, Sylvando.
Victory! Let the darkness consume you!
That was not an otter, that was a fucking bear.
Yeah. It's a man in a bear suit. Nope. Don't use that. So we want to go there, and then in there. And then we want to reach that island over there on the far west, far east side.
Oh, it's actually, okay. I thought she was fucking with me.
No, it's literally a man in an otter suit.
Let the darkness consume you!
Dython.
Yeah,
Like a python, Dython.
yeah. I love this game. Insula Borealis. I may have gone to all of these in a previous episode and I just don't remember. Either that or I did it off screen.
Did you have to kill those coral guys for something, lady?
I already did that.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's one of them.
Yeah. The Coralossus. I have been here. Still, there's more to this place, but I guess not. But since we have to pass them anyway, might as well just stop by. Just to check.
Okay, here we go.
We
That-
win again.
No, Dython. Damn, Rab, your eyes going too?
You can't see that screen.
True. So I guess this is an island that I don't need to be on till I get what I'm looking for. Yep, okay. And the only thing that's on the island near Honolulu is also one of those doors that I need. So then we need to go back to the Strand.
Ugh. I just saw a thing about a centaur thief,
Uh-huh.
and my brain is like, how fucked is that build? So now I'm looking up centaurs in D&D.
I mean, they would clomp, so... Do they wear mittens?
No, because rogues learn move silently.
Hmm.
Or at least there's a way to have that.
Okay. I just need a... I need a centaur wearing mittens.
Centaur world.
Such a good show.
I'm sure they've worn mittens.
Probably. I'd be very upset.
Zulius has worn mittens.
Or, what's her name? Starts with a G. The fucking kleptomaniac.
I don't remember her name.
She's definitely worn mittens. There's no way she hasn't. She's tried to bake at least one pie and failed.
Well, +2 to strength, +1 to wisdom. But they don't have a negative.
Okay.
But it does note that they have hooves. So.
Neath the branches of the birches, daffodils sway and swing. Here among the graceful gardens, budding young ladies sing.
Oh my god.
We'll stride across the wide, wide world and hunt for many metals low and high.
Or many masters for.
We're about to find out.
Oh, okay. Why's that one bitch in red? She's the evil one.
But our hearts live forever in La Academia de Notre Meras des Medalles.
She's Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I mean, these are a bunch of people that are living with monsters.
She's Taylor Swift. She's the Scarlet Letter.
Yeah.
Très bien. A splendid rendition, girls.
Yeah, if
Now,
only we could have heard it.
to your lesson.
Yeah.
May you have
Weird.
a maximally fruitful day on your journey to become miniature ladies par excellence.
Who decides that they're excellent ladies? This man?
All together now.
I guess. By however many mini medals they
Merci,
collect.
Monsieur Médaille.
Medale.
Merci, mesdemoiselles.
I like the zombie girl.
Yeah. We actually get a quest from her later.
Go out and live your life, hon. Your undead life. At least I think she's a zombie, unless
Yes.
she's like a
So
mutant.
often
No,
that we
she's a
receive
zombie.
les visiteurs. It is a minimally common occurrence, in fact.
Give me 3 more mini medals
Oh
so
my
I can
God.
go talk to French lady.
Incroyable! I do not believe it! Young man, it must have been fate that brought you here. Destiny! La Providence! I sense a great power within you. A power of maximal significance.
We're still writing
There
here.
is much to discuss, but not out here, eh? Come to my office, and I will reveal all you need to know. It is nearby, a
Centaurs are
minimal
considered a
distance.
fae.
You will see.
Because they're a mystical creature?
Yeah. Charge. If you move at least 30 feet straight towards a target, then hit with a melee attack on the same turn, you can immediately follow that attack with a bonus action, making one attack against the target with your hooves.
So really, what you're going to do as a thief?
As a rogue centaur is fucking charge it. Be a paladin.
Yeah,
Just be a paladin.
Just be a paladin.
Because now you've got your advantage. You got your sneak attack damage. You've got the fucking charge damage. If
Yep.
if you can move between 30 feet in every hit, you get the extra charge hit. Your hooves are a natural melee weapon, which you could use to make unarmed strikes. If you hit with them, they deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength, instead of bludgeoning damage normal for an unarmed strike. Oh, plus your strength modifier instead of your normal. Equine build, you count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity. Okay, well, that's just, we don't really worry about carry weight. Survivor, you have proficiency in one of the following skills: animal handling, medicine, nature, or survival. And you can speak Common and write Sylvan, which I would assume is Fairy.
Or elf.
No, that would be Elvish. I know, because my dwarf speaks Elvish. He doesn't like elves, so he knows how to speak to them. He knows if they're telling people shit about him behind his back. Ironically, one of the characters he's most connected to is half-elf. She is his second adopted daughter. The first is a tiefling. Who, despite being 2 levels lower than everybody in the party, actually did significant damage to a black dragon in like a fight she wasn't expected to be in.
Good for her. Fuck. That was close. But it should still be a +1, even with the broken piece. So this girl wants us to make us this at least a +1 whip, because she's going to get back at the woman that punishes them, because apparently she uses a whip to punish them. Wow, what a whip. There's no way Madame Wallop can complain about this little beauty. This is sure to get me off the hook. In fact, even if she finds out what I did, she might reward me for throwing away her ratty old one when she sees this absolute corker. Tee-hee. Thank you, adventurer. I owe you one. Here, you should have these. I got 3 mini medals. I can finish that page.
Cool.
That's why I'm doing these quests, because they give you mini medals.
Is that bitch fucking,
Zazie.
she's Yankee standing.
Yeah.
She's doing a squat.
She ready to fight.
That's, something that girls who are out of school to be, like, proper young girls should be doing. That's why you get smacked.
Yeah, that's why you get hit.
Here's how you stop that. You hit them first.
Hello, children!
Hello there, children!
It is me!
Hey, hero. Why are you in here alone?
Why is there a
Treasure map.
Where's that too?
What
Interesting.
are you doing in my room?
Yeah. I'm not here to pray! I'm here to read books! Lots and lots of books. Ah, good. Fine and dandy designs. I can now make smart suits, posh waistcoats, bling bling belts. Good. Oh my god, that's a long title. King Charlemagne's maximally marvelous idea. Since long before the Metal King ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini metals. Gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could was all he ever cared about. But the moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl, no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights, he racked his brains, trying to think how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved mini metals just as much as he did. Breathe, fucker. Then, on the morning of the 4th day, as he performed his daily exercises, specially tailored to help him seek out mini metals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka, he shouted. I shall create a school where young ladies can learn of the wonders of mini metals. And so, La Académie de Norte Maître de Medrale, was born.
Hang on. North Academy of Metal Ladies, basically.
Nice. We've got an academic, people.
No, I'm just guessing.
The seven...
the academic is school. Notre, I'm going to guess, is North.
Uh-huh.
Matre would probably be women. Medalla is metals.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
Or mini metal. No. 7 wonders of that place. Wonder number 7, the mysterious rose of the window.
You know, if you go down these stairs, they count out 12, but if you go up them, they count 13.
A student slain in a terrible accident.
Do you remember that joke?
Yeah.
It's just fucking idiot Rye not being able to count.
Good job, asshole.
If you go down this hallway, a shadow's gonna walk out and fucking fight you.
This spirit, once a pupil of the Academy, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met with her untimely death. She appears in the prep rooms at night and is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face can be seen staring from the windows on cold and lonely evenings. At what she gazes, only she can know. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do, and of the chance to go out and see the big wide world. I know her. I've done her quest.
Have we done it in this playthrough?
No. Jackpot. Oh, it must be my lucky day. Okay. That's all that was in the book. Perfect picnics for monster riding mademoiselles. A skull rider's steed is fast and strong, but not so fast that the rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before he reaches his destination. Anyone who's traveled on Monsterback knows that it's hungry work, which is why whenever I set out to see the world atop a monster mount, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwiches and a pot of coffee with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. The perfect traveler's picnic. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat awaiting me when hunger strikes. Ah, yes. Next level neckwear.
You can make a scarf.
We can make stars of clarity, necklaces of immunity, and full moon collars. Oh, rousing rose collars, care rivieres, torques of truth, protective pendants, chokers of riddance, dogged collars, papillion pendants. That was a lot of shit. The medal-winning wisdom of Lady Minette Maximilian. Mes chéries, if ever you are lost as to how to be perfect little ladies, I ask you to do one thing for me. Remember the example of the mini metal hunt. What is the first thing we do when we set out in search of our little friends? That's right, we unroll our trusty world maps and think carefully about where we will begin our search. In other words, we exercise our knowledge of the world and our powers of reason. It is these 2 things on which all our actions as mature, thoughtful ladies must be based. To discover many metals is to discover the world, and this is why we seek them out. Because to be a woman in this day and age means to be a thinker and a doer par excellence. All that glitters is soon gone. A Tale of Condors and Criminality by Davide Attenville. Deep in the eastern reaches of the Champ Sauvage, a secluded valley sits high in the mountains. The locals call it the Eerie Ire, for it is the nesting place of that most infernal of flying fiends, the Elysium bird. Like many of its smaller avian cousins, this bird shows a compulsive interest in objects that twinkle and glisten, and will roam far and wide in search of such treasures. The most egregious example of the behavior occurred quite recently, when a particularly aggressive individual attacked a nearby manor house. The beast tore through the very roof of the building and made away with a large silver orb, the most priceless heirloom of the noble family who dwelt there.
Mine?
Yeah. The monster was thought to have taken the orb back to the Eyrie, but a party sent to recover it never returned. It seems likely that both they and the treasure they sought will never be seen again.
Behold, Elvish Presley, my half-elf bard.
That's beautiful.
What are we doing here?
We are reading books right now.
Is this plot?
No.
Why are we here?
We are reading books. We are getting the lore.
The lore of this school that doesn't mean shit to the game.
Well, it does a little bit. We turn in our mini medals here. But we also just learned the location of one of the orbs. It's in the Eyrie.
Same, Freya.
Bye. Silver tiara. Safety goggles. We can just buy these. Thank you. Ah, you must be the voyager Monsieur Medale told me of. I am Madame de Beauvoir?
What if his name is Monsieur Medali? Medali.
Yeah, sure is.
Medali's place.
Perhaps you might be able to help me with the
Smack.
Un etiquette privé, a private investigation. I was tidying the bookshelves in the bibliothèque the other day when I made a strange discovery. In amongst the old and dusty textbooks, I found a diary. I thought it was probably left behind by an ex-student, a girl who had once studied here. So I had a small peep inside, and what I found was, oh my god, very strange indeed. Just bailed on that one. Tell me, Voyager, will you help me to get to the bottom of this little mystery? Yes. Okay, blah blah blah. Get out of here. Just, I'm done. I'm done with all your big words, Miss Fancy Person. I'm here to clear out the rest of this area so that we can move on. Ooh, a seed of life. Who would have thunk? Check the children's rooms for mini medals. I love to hate you, a schoolyard scandal. Standing in an unkempt field behind the school, the wind playing with the crimson scarf wrapped tightly around her neck and tousling her auburn hair, Emily's eyes burned with barely concealed rage. Finally, Matilda appeared. The two girls locked eyes. The stalk of an unripe cherry poked from the corner of Matilda's mouth. You took your time, Emily. Her voice was harsh, almost screaming. Don't speak with your mouth full, Matilda, Emily snapped back. But now you know how I hate that. You wouldn't want to make me angry now, would you? Matilda grinned her wicked grin and spat the cherry pip high into the air, where it soared in a lazy arc. And it was then that Emily realized the moment the pip hit the ground would mark the start of the fateful final fight between these two long-standing rivals. To be continued. Will Emily survive? What will happen to Matilda? Read the stunning conclusion in next month's issue, The Scarlet Scarf's Farewell.
I don't think I will.
Beautiful.
Moving on.
At least they're keeping busy. Ooh, bling bling belt. Jolly songs for jolly girls. Grubby grubby grumblins. Don't be shy, sing along. Grubby grubby grumblins, so small and strange and lumpy. Grubby grubby grumblins, some are gloomy, some are grumpy. Gloomy grumblins always sad, grumpy grumblins always mad. Come on little grumblins, oh it's not so bad. Grubby grubby grubby, grubby grubby grumblins. Art. Oh, hello there. My name's Priscilla, and I have a problem, a secret anguish that I can't tell any of my classmates. You look like a tight-lipped sort of fellow. If I share my deepest, darkest secret, will you promise not to tell anyone? Mwah! Thank you so much. Now, have you heard of Le Mini Monde? It's our school newsletter. Well, I heard that Madame Cherie was starting a new column offering advice to the lovelorn, so I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says that he'll never be mine? My heart would break clean in two. That's why I need someone to read for me. But I can't ask any of my classmates. They can never know the unfathomable depths of my desire. Which is where you come in. Could you go and read this month's issue of Le Mini Monde for me? And
Probably Monde.
Mini Monde.
Probably.
And see what Madame Cherie says I should do. You'll find it pinned up on the notice board in the gallery overlooking Monsieur Medale's study. If you can't see it, just ask Bashtine, the editor. She's a hammerhood, so you should be able to spot her easily enough. She'll be able to tell you where to find it. The agony and the ecstasy. Ecstasy. I'm Bashtine, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Le Mini Monde. Not that you'd know it from this big blank 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 space on the notice board. I just finished tacking up this month's issue when it got caught by the breeze and blew out the window. And to top it all off, it was an all-new format. It even had the long-awaited Cherie column, advice for the lovelorn, and Madame Cherie herself. Were you hoping to get some advice yourself? I'm sorry, but it would take me far too long to reprint it. I've decided to write this issue off and start work on the next one instead. If you're absolutely desperate to read the Madame Cherie column, you'll just have to hunt down the one and only copy. It blew away in the direction of the Eerie Ire. I'll wager that some kindly monster has found it and stuck it up on a signpost somewhere. Why do I think that? Because it was a masterpiece, of course. Even the meanest monster would recognize its genius and want to share it with the whole world.
That's a tick.
Maybe.
The way she repeats the words.
Oh, hey, there you are. Tockle. Just go ahead and give me the password. Now get the fuck out of here. Excuse me, I'm just gonna... Good. I found a mini metal in the mini metal shop.
there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé.
Médaillé. We both were
And
saying
this
it wrong.
is my humble
this guy.
établissement, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers. As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini-medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem.
I can't believe this man made a
The
fucking
academy
school
is
/
for young
religion
girls
thing
and young girls
around
alone.
pieces of metal.
Yeah.
Sadly,
He
I
found one
cannot
one
offer
day
you
and
a
just said,
blessing.
yep, this is my life now.
Religion.
But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles.
Thank you. Now to the formalities. First of all, take this, your very own album de medals.
Cool.
What is this you are saying? You already have an album. From Porta Valor. I knew it was Blone id to open Zavalthus. Okay, blah 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 blah. You're giving me the thingy. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. For each and every mini medal that you bring to me, I will add a minuscule stamp to the album. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man, your quest to collect the maximum number of mini medals has officially begun. Can I turn these into you right now? Yes, good.
Cool. So, like,
It's page 1 of 3.
okay.
Yep.
And are these things worth the fucking hassle?
Yes. There are some things that we actually need to get from this guy. Weapons, clothes of the like. So it's important.
We're going real long on this one.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish out this whole area before we start going on. So now we can end this episode, and then we're gonna go to the Eerie Ire, and then we'll probably start the next city once all that's over.
Aren't we? Wasn't there more to do in the underwater place?
No, that was it. We were just there to go and get the orb.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. We'll
feel
go
like we
back
just-
there later.
Okay, I felt like we just left there like super fast.
Yeah, no, everything that's
Like-
happening right now, we go back to again.
Like all that shit with that dumbass mermaid thing, and then bam, suddenly we're underwater. Bam, we're gone.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
we go back there after the big event.
Oh, okay. Why do we keep calling it the big event?